Welcome to Relevant Happenings. Let us look at the relevant happenings of the day. Today, we will see about J&K Police Index Black Panther Command Control Vehicle to boost operation capabilities. Then, we will see about the satellite which ISRO and NASA are teaming up to launch. We will also see about the Indian city being added to International Clean Air Catalyst program and other relevant happenings, so stay tuned. J&K Police has inducted Black Panther Command Control Vehicle which will help to boost operation capabilities. The vehicle, equipped with latest technology, would act as a command center for operational rescue duties and during law and order situations for police. The command vehicles are equipped with high-resolution CCTV or PTZ cameras, providing a 360-degree view of the area. Besides being bulletproof, the vehicle have modern gadgets for counter-militancy operations. Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory is mountains territory, and sometimes during anti-militancy operations in mountains, it is very tough challenge to access to proper network and establish communications to on-ground field team. Hence, this command vehicle will be beneficial to establish strong communication link with all the teams and carry out operations more efficiently. Two Black Panther command control vehicles have been added to the Jammu and Kashmir Police. One is in Jammu and one in Kashmir Valley. The vehicles have internet access and have the feature to be connected to the headquarters of Jammu and Kashmir Police for real-time monitoring of any continuing anti-terrorism operation. The vehicles being bulletproof will protect officers in observing outside activities from inside the vehicle. Moving ahead, ISRO-NASA to jointly send satellite to space by early 2023. The joint satellite mission is named as NISAR, which is NASA-ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. NISAR is a joint Earth observation mission between ISRO and NASA for global observations over all land masses including the Indian Ocean region. NISAR is a dual-band radar imaging mission. It will operate on both L-band and S-band. These modes of operation will help to observe the minor changes in vegetation, land and crisp air. Crisp air is a part of the Earth's surface characterized by the presence of frozen water. Hence, it will help to keep a check on the global warming as well. Moving ahead, the Indore city of Madhya Pradesh, or better say the cleanest city, has become the only city from the country to be selected for the International Clean Air Catalyst program. The project will be operated for a period of 5 years to purify the air in the city. The project will be implemented with the Indore Municipal Corporation and Madhya Pradesh Pollution Control Board. Clean Air Catalyst is a new flagship program launched by the US Agency for International Development. Indore was initially known as a dumping ground, however the city's turnaround story is noteworthy. Let's find out how Indore went from being the garbage capital to the cleanest city in India. Indore was ranked 149th in the Swachh Sarvekshan survey of 2014, but after that several steps were taken and ever since then it has topped the National Civic ranking as the cleanest city in India for the last 4 consecutive years. Authorities in Indore worked towards educating the public on segregating their dry and wet waste. They also ensured the door-to-door waste collection policy. While they focused on the general public, they also assured that the Safai Karamchari of different areas were doing their job up to the mark. Authorities replaced cycle rickshaws with Tata Ace vehicles for door-to-door garbage collection. Free public toilets were installed across the city in plenty to avoid urination on the streets. Even the drains of the city are covered with nets and plants to make it look nicer. Colorful and vibrant lights have been installed on the streets to beautify the city. Today, we see the Indore model being implemented in several cities in India. Moving ahead, it was heartbreak for PV Sindhu as she was beaten by Chinese Taipei's Tai Zhu Ying in straight sets in the semi-finals. Sindhu lost the match by 21-18 and 21-12 as Zhu Ying completely dominated her with variations in serve and backhand. This is Sindhu's 14th loss to the Taiwanese second seed in 19 meetings. Sindhu will still have a chance to go for the bronze medal and grab another medal at the Olympics. Moreover, Alexander Zverev has ended Novak Djokovic's Golden Slam bid at the Tokyo Olympics. The world number 1 collapsed from a set and a break ahead as German 4th seed Zverev won 1-6-6-3-6-1 to set up a final against Russian Karen Khachanov. The 34-year-old Djokovic has never won the Olympic singles title. The Serbian star had already captured the Australian Open, French Open and Wimbledon trophies this year and needed Olympic gold and the US Open crown to win Golden Slam. Steffi Graf is the only one who won Golden Slam in 1988. So these were the relevant happenings of today. Hope you liked the initiative. If you find the video as relevant as the happenings, kindly like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.